with a bad bitch, and give a good girl bad habits, yeah. Smoke good weed with a bad bitch, smoke good weed with a bad bitch, smoke good weed with a bad bitch, and give a good girl bad habits.
Hey, what's up world? It's your girl Brittany, and today I have Mr. Cutter Off K Camp. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, so wait. Are you on tour right now or you're about to go on tour?
I'm on tour. In due time tour.
In due time.
Yes, ma'am.
Your career popping off is in due time.
Yeah.
You're not new to the game.
No, not at all.
You've been doing this for a while.
I'd say about 6-7 years.
Right. So let me ask you, has there been a time that you felt like kind of giving up or just being like, you know what, maybe this ain't for me?
Well, it's been plenty of times I was like, I can't cook. Can I cuss? No?
Yeah, you can cuss.
I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'd been in a situation where I didn't think it was gonna work, but shit, I just kept going. You know what I'm saying? Studio, put in there work, and hey, it finally paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were born in Milwaukee, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little facts about me.
Well, Milwaukee players. My uncle actually lives in Milwaukee, so I know about all. And it's funny because people are always like, "What are you doing in Wisconsin?" I'm like, my uncle lives here, and I went to like this jazz festival one time, and I like when I'm telling you, it was like so many pimps, white linen suits.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this how they get down in Milwaukee?
It's real.
True.
Yeah.
So, how long were you when you moved to Atlanta though?
I was like 2.
Okay.
I've been on the north side my whole life.
Your whole life.
North side of Atlanta.
True.
Right.
So, tell me about In Due Time and kind of how this all came about, because Due Time was released back in December, wasn't it?
December 2nd.
Right.
About.
And Money Baby blew up.
Money Baby blew up before In Due Time. We dropped that in April. Was it April? It was April 2013.
Right.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is about records in Atlanta, they're really hot and popular before the rest of the world hears them.
True. That's facts.
And now that everybody's like, okay, so I know this guy who actually sings this song.
Right.
Do you ever kind of worry about that? Because in Atlanta, I know there's a lot of artists who have songs that are kind of bigger than they are, and everybody else is like, I don't know who sings that song, but I love that.
It's really important to put the face on the music. That's the biggest thing. It was at a point where people knew me, and didn't know, like, they knew my music, but didn't know me. I used to be in the club, somebody's turned up to my shit, and right next to me, then had no clue it was me. It's just crazy, but we trying to put that face and just paint that picture, you know what I'm saying? Tell
me about the story about how Cutter Off came to be, and how it's a real story.
Cutter Off. You want to know the story about Cutter Off?
Yeah.
Just one basic night in the studio, you know what I'm saying, recording like I always do. Had a little chick I was supposed to pull up, you know what I'm saying? And the liquor store was closed. My main objective was to, you know. So the liquor store was closed, so I was gonna run to the gas station real quick to grab some Lamaritas, because you know Lamaritas just they clutch, you know what I'm saying?
That's the Dottie drink.
That's the Dottie drink, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was supposed to pull up. I ran to the gas station. She was in front of my crib, and she called me and said, I'm leaving. So what the hell you leaving for? And she had no reason to leave. So I came, I bought the shit. So I bought the juice, and she dipped, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pissed, I already spent my money, the bitch to pull it off. So I get in the studio, I was already like lit on the hand. I ain't drinking no Lamaritas, by the way.
Okay.
I'm not a thot.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the lab, so I get back to work, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really stunned the chick, but I played Willow Fool beat, and the shit was just bouncy. And I just like, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch up. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just off of what just happened. And I was liking the shit, so I just kept going. I recorded that song in 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, freestyle, it just went in.
Has she hit you up since then?
Yeah, months ago. Hit me with a hey.
Okay, not a hey stranger.
It was a hey.
Okay.
You know what I hit her with?
What? Okay. Silence. Let's talk about your relationship with DJ Drama. He's always supported you.
Yeah.
He hosted. Big homie. Yeah, and he hosted your mixtape, and I feel like he always kind of has like the vision on who's hot.
His ears to the streets.
Yeah. So, kind of tell me about how you guys linked up and.
I first met Drama. I remember I shot him a tweet on Twitter. This is when Duel was out with Mykko Montana.
Right, right.
Yeah, I shot him a tweet. I think I just said like turn up, or you know what I'm saying, link up. You know, I always said link up. He followed me. You know what I'm saying? I linked up with him. He took me to the studio with Pain, and I was just sitting there just observing and just watching. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I ever kicked it with Drama. And then we kept a good relationship through the text, like, you know what I'm saying, I see you work, keep working, blah, blah, blah. And when I dropped Money Baby, when I took over the streets with Money Baby, and I told him I was working on the project, and I told him I needed him for the project. So I tried to do a mixtape with him before, but it wasn't time, you know what I'm saying? Time and everything. So when I reached out to him and said I need you for the project, he was like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? He killed it.
So what's your relationship with Mykko Montana? Because I know Do It Baby was a huge, I mean, I'm sorry, Do It. You see how you Money Baby and Do It all at the same time?
Yeah.
Do It was definitely a huge record. And then I did a little research on you, obviously, and I know that there was some issues with features and cutting checks and...
Yeah, it was a little issue, but...
Are you guys cool now, or you just really...
We just went our separate ways. You're doing this thing, I'm doing my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you kind of learn about the industry with that whole situation?
Man, I've been learning since I was 18 about this shit. Just trial and error, you know what I'm saying? Just snakes, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing who in your corner, who not in your corner. Just your paperwork, the business, lawyer, like, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of shit. This shit is shady. It's snaky. You just gotta be on your shit, be on your P's and Q's and know what's going on and stay ahead of the curve and boss up.
Your mom was helping you out too on the business.
She was my manager at one point. Okay. She do my booking now.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to mom.
Shout out to mom.
Mom always hold you down when the time is rough, right?
Definitely.
So, but she actually quit her job though.
She quit her job. She had put all her, like, set up a little office and then like a little guest room, and was just doing, you know what I'm saying? She didn't even know how to do management. She had to learn on Google and shit. Like, she was calling TJ DJ, which is my manager now, and getting, you know what I'm saying, tips. And when I first got signed, she just called TJ to read over the, you know what I'm saying, see if everything, just basically, TJ was like my mentor back then. I've been on TJ for like 6 years. When I first started doing music, and he was always, yeah, I see you, keep working. Like, really, he told me my shit sucked, honestly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I kept going at it, and everything happened in due time. You know what I'm saying? So we here now.
You're on tour.
Yeah.
What's like the craziest thing you've seen?
Craziest thing I've seen?
Cause I know
these girls wild. They wild. Yeah, they out of chain. The craziest thing that ever happened thus far, we was in the room, we was in a dorm room, I knew this chick. And we was all in her room smoking and drinking before. I had a show that night. We just, you know what I'm saying, kicking it with them before the show. And the chick that I knew, boyfriend, was banging on the front door, like kicking it, banging it, like on some SWAT team shit. Like, and she did not answer the door. She was like, he's cool. I was like, shit.
Like, oh.
Yeah, it was wild, man.
All right, so then what's next for you?
What's next? We got the Cut Her Off video about to drop.
Okay. You got 2 Chainz for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 Chainz on there. Turn Up For A Check, next single, and Blessings. Turn Up For A Check, we just pushed play on radio on that, so y'all gonna be hearing that soon. In due time, tour. Still going strong, been on tour for 8 months. I got a lot of big features about to drop. There's something about to kill or something. I got one with, I'm gonna say it's Cats Out the Back, it's gonna drop in a couple days. On Boosie.
Okay.
That's so crazy. Boosie and Red.
We so happy that Boosie out.
Yeah, man, Boosie turning up too. Heard he getting that check for a show too. I need to go and get on his show.
Yeah, he's hitting the road now that, you know, everybody gave him the court system gave him the green light. He can tour.
Shout out Boosie, man.
Get back to the money.
Yeah, so we got big features coming. What else we got popping? I got the Slum tee, the Slum merch that drops tomorrow. I don't know if you ever seen my Instagram, but I got the tee, the Slum Lords.
Okay.
So we dropping that tomorrow. All my fans, you know what I'm saying, go get that. And we just working. Hey, what's happening, man? It's me, K Camp, and you watching Global Grind TV. Link up in the building. Slum Lord.
Awkward. I don't know. This is how they do it, right? They rub it like this, and then they. Isn't it?
Yes. He's been gone since November 20. I know the dates because it was the day my father was taken away.